Hi Pisces, thank you so much for enjoying your sweetest moments with me, merging timelines. Hi guys. I had a good night. Tonight I went out with a Pisces, and so I felt like, let me do Pisces reading. I've been connecting with a lot of you guys, and I don't know, I love Pisces energy. You guys know this. It's Pisces season as of yesterday, and I feel like all my Aquarius disowns me right now because I didn't get on for Aquarius season as much as I should have been on, but I didn't. I didn't feel to get on. I was really taking some time to do my inner work and work on myself. I got another job, got adjusted to that job. And so that's what I've been doing, Pisces. Let me get into your reading though, because I felt to do your reading after I connected with that person. Of course, look at this, Pisces. But you're dealing with a karmic? What's that about? Let's check. I felt like to show my hair, guys, because I actually did it today for once, because I really don't do it. It's always like, it's never done. Let's just say that, it's never done. Anyways, Pisces, thank you so much for enjoying your sweetest moments with me, merging timelines. Tonight we're doing your general reading, very general energy update to see what's going on at the very beginning of your season, of course. 'Tis the season of Pisces season. Pisces, I always read for sun and moon viewers. If you have a sun or moon within Pisces, these messages are for you. Today we're using the tarot. We're also using the animal spirit deck. We'll also use the archangel message deck. And last but not least, the universe has our back deck. So we got 4 decks to play today. And I kind of just want to enjoy the moment because I enjoyed dinner tonight. It was good. We had Mexican. It was not planned. We planned to go somewhere else in Riverside, but everywhere had the longest wait. So we kind of walked and walked until we walked into this one place, so happened to be Mexican, and which I was really hoping to try something different tonight, but nope. Because I went out on a limb by even going out, guys. I don't go out. And I don't know why I'm telling you this. So I feel like this is part of your message. I don't know. Pisces, sun and moon viewers. Let's pull 6 cards from the tarot to start the spread. It's very interesting. I felt like you're more into what I was saying than the reading. Whoa. Do I not tell you guys enough? I probably don't say enough. I probably don't engage enough in my own personal life. Let you guys in. Aquarius tings. Very closed off emotionally. Like, don't expose my emotions. Pisces, sun and moon viewers. Pisces. I should put the card, I was just gonna say, I should put the things down so that you can see me shuffle. I may try to point it out just a little bit. Yeah. 3 cards flew out the deck. 5 of Wands. Ooh, Tower and the 8 of Swords. My goodness. So you have the 5 of Wands going on in your environment, which just tells me that there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people involved in this connection because it's passionate. You know, it's passion. People feel as though the ties that they've made, they expect things from. Right? So I feel like maybe people around you are expecting they're expecting a lot from you based off of the past that they've developed with you. They're expecting a return. And so there's something that's just falling to pieces in your heart. I feel like through this obligation, through all of this expectation that someone had for you, you start to realize more and more about yourself. That's the vibe I'm getting here. And it's giving you a lot of clarity. It's giving you a lot of clarity, Pisces. Something about this connection that you're involved in has given you so much mental clarity about life in general. You're holding back your emotions. You're heartbroken because of this situation. Pisces. Heartbroken. Everyone needs something. Everyone wants something. And that changes things for you within. Changes the way you view things in the past. That you've worked so hard to keep from crumbling down. Here, Kanye, it all falls down. Pisces, Sun and Moon viewers, please, Spirit. Let's give Pisces their general reading. Pisces, okay. I will take that one since those are exactly what we need. 1 second while I get those off the floor. I'll leave them that way. Whew, joy. I'm in a mellow mood tonight, I swear, just chill. It was a good night though. Page of Wands. So holding back some sort of communication, a message that you'd like to send of passion. You just don't see yourself doing it. You're too busy trying to defend yourself and everyone else around you. Defend your individual passions amongst everyone else's passion, because everyone else feels like you owe them something, like due to the past that you've created with each other, they're all asking you for something, they're all wanting you for something. And the more that, like, what they don't see about this is that the more that they do this, the more your heart crumbles. It's more like a disappointment, I feel. All right. 5 of Cups energy comes up for your future, says that you'll let go of things. The emotional disappointment is what you're letting go of. And you're allowing yourself to recognize something that you don't feel guided towards anymore. Like you just don't feel like this is the direction that you need to be in. There is 5, 6, 7. So there's an ascension happening as a result of this realization, right? You're coming into initiation based off of the disappointment you feel. And like, I know how difficult that feels to sit there and feel like, wow, this is some sort of graduation period for me. I'm all of a sudden disappointed in everyone around me, everything that's going on, the way I used to identify my feelings for said people based off of how we were in the past. And I feel all of that for you because your past timeline is literally passion. Right? It's literally saying that I was really just feeling fully invested in what I had of the past, but now I'm having to defend myself in it. Wow. It's like this person saying, but I was invested, but I gave my all. And the fact that somebody or something is constantly questioned, like someone's questioning you about something, and you're feeling like, I've been here the entire time. I've been invested the entire time. And because I have to defend where I've been and what I've invested in, this happens. Right? This happens where something that you've worked so hard to hold on to is crumbling. And now it's not just crumbling from all around you, but it's now crumbling from within because you're feeling differently about it. It's like all of their expectations has allowed you to now feel different about the connection. That leads to your emotional disappointment. It makes you recognize a feeling that you've suppressed for so long and trying to just keep things together. It fully just brings on a full-on emotional change or emotional awareness that you weren't ready for. I feel like you weren't ready for this. Because your highest timeline, oh joy, I'm dropping the cards, and I swear I didn't have anything to drink tonight, guys. I'm just mellow because the energy was comforting, I guess. I have no idea. Oof, let me get the other one. Sorry, it dropped on the floor. Highest timeline we were talking about is this lack of, this clarity that you've gained, not lack of it. Maybe you didn't have so much clarity in the past, but this thing that you weren't being divinely guided towards. At 888 may be a number that you're seeing a lot now. 888 maybe. I'm wondering if I want to clarify some of these cards. Give you a little bit more cards maybe. Should we do that? Let's just pick up your angel message, universal message. I don't really like to get too deep into a specific message because it's a general message. I like to just give the general message so that everyone feels like they get a message out of it. But basically, when I talk about the general energy, everyone picks up something different. Like this clarity that you gained from people fighting around you could be the people at work, could be the people in your relationship, could be the people in your familyship. For everyone, it's different, but it's bringing an initiation for you. That's the big thing about this, is that out of all of this, all of the disappointment you feel, all of the resistance that you've given, because you're now fully aware of it mentally, they can now take you to higher planes. Pisces, sun and moon viewers. Pisces. Show me the archangel message for Pisces, please, Spirit. Pisces. Hi, thank you so much for coming to the video and watching me live. I was like, sometimes I get into this, sometimes I get out of it because I feel awkward with so many energies. So I generally I like a one-on-one. I'm very big on intimacy. My favorite card is the Two of Cups because I love that one-on-one connection. Pisces. Come on, guys, show me your archangel message. Spirit, what's the archangel message? Whoop, there we go. Outdoors. Maybe you guys need to do something like me today. Need to get out, get some fresh air, do something different, shake up your energy. I feel like you've been on a one-track mind for a while. You've been doing the same thing for a little bit. Don't you think it's time for some change, some spontaneity, some hi, it's my aunt. Hi, Auntie. Don't you guys feel as though you need a little bit of change in your life? A little bit of more, what they're wanting is you to bring a little bit of excitement into your life. And so how you bring excitement in your life is that you literally seize the moment and doing something that used to make you fun or make you feel like you're having fun. If you like to dance, go somewhere you can dance. If you like music, if you like anything that gets you out of your house to do something that brings back a frequency within you that makes you feel alive again. Because I feel like you've held on to your comfort for so long, you're forgetting you're an adaptable energy. And your adaptable energy allows you to just move like this, and people like that. You could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, because you're in the element of water, But the good thing about being the Pisces is that you can change your energy at the drop of a dime, at the drop of you not feeling as though you're satisfied. And yes, many people may be triggered by that. But it says go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. There's an idea that you're blocking. Maybe it's just not a message, but it could be a passionate message for a lot of you. But if it's not a passionate message, it could also be a creative project, right? Because this card is talking about creative ideas and saying that maybe there's something that you've always wanted to do that you have not done yet. Is it, I've wanted to take up a paint class, or I've wanted to write a poem. You know, you Pisces generally have a very nice way of communicating feelings. Like, you're very poetic with the way you communicate feelings. And so if you turn that tool that you usually use for one person, because it's interesting, I was talking about intimacy and how much I like intimacy and one-on-one. But really, when we're here to work, we're here for the collective. We're really here to expand the collective consciousness with our strengths. And so if your strength is feelings, how could you convey feelings in a tool that would reach the masses? You know, like, take your deepest, darkest time, and as you're sitting in that dark time and you find a way to properly convey those emotions, would you believe that that project that you're working on could help heal others? Because when we go through things in life, we're not the only one that will go through those things, and we're not the only one who's currently going through those things, you know? And so as we talk about it, as we share it, as we bring it into some form of message for others, we heal at the same time, right? We heal at the same time. So spend time outdoors. I feel like if you go outdoors, you'll start to receive some messages from your guides, from your spirit team, from your ancestors that would say, why don't you do this? Or why don't you do that? Or, you know, if you've thought about writing a book, for example, why don't you write a book about what you're currently going through? Change some of the characters if you need to, but just get it out on paper, because that helps you heal. You know, it helps you really get out of the identity of the circumstance and allow yourself to be the channel of the transition for many other people. I'm throwing those in because there are 3 of them. So we're going to do that one again, Pisces. But I feel like that would really help a lot of you if you did that. Use the pain that you feel and put it down on paper some way. Change the things that you do. Go out. Explore. If your problems are there, they'll be there when you get back. But you don't have to take them in. You don't have to hang yourself with them. You know, like, you don't have to sit there and feel like I have to feel this at every moment or else I'm not giving it the attention that it deserves. No. I'm reading The Power of Now, and that book, if you haven't read it, is amazing, by Eckhart Tolle. And it just tells you how much of everything that's going on is really out of our control. And the best thing we can do for ourselves is just be present. Recognize the simple things like breathing, eating, like the things that you can do, the things that you do have control over. Because if you're going through something in life, it's going to be there. If these people are combative, if they feel as though you owe them something, their feelings aren't going to change, and then your feelings aren't going to change, but there's a transition phase in it all. You have the Scorpion and the Sea Serpent, and the Sea Serpent came out twice. I love this card. It's from Spirit. Let's see what these cards mean. Oh, I forgot the book. Sorry, guys. Let me go get the book. All right, so let's read the Scorpion first. And that's one of the water people. And we just talked about water. Oh my God, we talked about the scorpion and how the scorpion was your daddy sign, and you could be Cancer or Scorpions, and you're getting the scorpion card within your heart space. It's telling me that this card means that there's a change within your heart that's not going to be undone. Like, it's not something you can't unsee now. See, when you were watching the house burn around you and you were trying your best to run to its aid like a firefighter, now the house within is burning down. And who's there to play firefighter if you're the firefighter? Passionate, competitive, tends towards isolation. The scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are the few select friends. Sometimes the scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. It says when you're in balance, you're wild and free. And wild, free, and fierce. So a lot of you are getting back into that energy where you're feeling very wild and free and just fierce. Just, I'm here. And that's wonderful. It says when you're out of balance, you get jealous and resentful and unresolved. And then to bring into balance, it says your honesty and forgiveness is needed. All right, let's read the sea serpent. The sea serpent. Then we'll get your universal message. How many minutes we are in? 21? 21. Because of course I was telling you about my night. Sorry, guys. Healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. Wow. Healing emotional wounds and expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into healthy currents. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. Okay? So I feel like in the past, you were this sea serpent that loves everyone and treats them, you're like the mother figure for everyone. You wrap yourself around everyone and form this bond of protection through the deep depths of your love. You know, as a water sign, but also as being the very sensitive one of the zodiac. Your sensitivity is your gift, Pisces, and you've always been there for everyone else. But what we don't realize, it's like say the cook is gone, and if the cook is not available, who's doing all the prep, who's doing all the meals, you know? So think about it. If the person who's always running to aid everyone, like the firefighter is running to put out every fire, if you're always running to be everyone else's emotional backbone, who's the emotional backbone for you? You know? It says the subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of, I'm not going to say this right, but it's the Savdistava chakra. I definitely did not. Located deep within the pelvic bowl. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water elements. It translates as in her own abode. Wow, I like that for you. It says indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother or Kundalini herself. Wow. I think you guys need some time for yourselves. Pisces, I think it's time that you love yourself, find yourself. Every situation, every problem around you will be there, will still be there when you come back. But you need to take time to get in your own energy again, be yourself, learn how to love yourself, because what you're doing is loving everyone around you. And we know you love, we know you can love. But I have to ask you genuinely, are you doing the same for yourself? Pisces, please, Spirit. Pisces. Think about it. Simple as that. If the cook is not available, nobody's eating, right? And I know you worry, who's going to take care of so-and-so? Who's going to take care of this? Who's going to take care of that? They will. Will they do it as good as you? No, not nearly as good as you. But what they will learn is the value of you and the appreciation they should have for you, knowing that you genuinely held the space for them in their darkest of darkest times. But now it's your dark time. Now it's your time where you're realizing the expression of love that you once held closest to in your experience up until now has come crumbling down. Everyone around you and everyone else's like conflicts and demands and aggression towards something that means a lot more to you, if I must say, because you're invested in it, right? You're a part of it. I don't know how else to say, you're half in and half just like they are. So it's not like you ever felt like you were going to get to this point where you're going to have a mental shift, but you end up having it nonetheless. And now you're ascending within the spiritual realm and you're trying to figure out, what does that mean? What does that even look like? What does that entail? What does that mean that I have to do or I have to become? Or which direction do I go into? There's just so many questions surrounding it. And it's nothing. You don't have to do anything right now. Just take care of yourself, because you're getting to the point where you're accepting that your emotional delivery has not been reciprocated. It just hasn't, you know? You could be dealing with a Scorpio, you know, and the things that they're going through and their home foundation has come crumbling down, and it's affecting you in some sort of way. And that's for some of you, not all of you, but just some of you who are maybe dealing with Scorpio, because that's the only sign that I see right now. Okay? Universe has your back. Okay, let's take the 3 cards. You guys deserve the 3 cards. It's Pisces season. Come on. Wow, 4, now we're pushing it. It says, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. We just talked about that. We just talked about your initiation. We talked about this shift within your passion, because it's all changed. You're like, your love for yourself is starting to change. The way that you want to feel as you connect with people, you've gained clarity on. You've started to say, now I don't show up that way. I don't love that way. Why am I accepting that? I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with eyes of love. I feel like the person that you need to let go of seeing differently from the past is yourself. However you saw yourself in the past, you are a new person each and every single day. Please allow yourself that rebirth. I mean, people always say, why don't you celebrate holidays, especially your birthday? I truly believe in celebrating 2 days, the day you come in and the day you leave, because the rest of it is a shot. I mean, every day you wake up, you were given the shot, the same shot that you were given when you first came in here. But every day, if you use it just as much as we used it, if it was, let's say, if we took the expression, how big of a move that was to come through the portal for the very first time as a newborn baby and start. And if we loved ourselves through that process of growing, just like anyone loves a baby, anyone nurtures a baby, they take care of them, they're gentle, they're compassionate, they're soft-spoken, they're just enduring for that person. If you loved yourself through the things that you've gone through every day the same way, I feel as though you'd remove a lot of these blocks. You'd start to realize that you do deserve the love you seek. You can have the love you seek. The love you seek is you. You are that love. And yes, you want it to be reciprocated in a human form, like Mel wants it in a human form. But I've also realized that it takes time to build that frequency within yourself that says, I'm even able to receive that love. Because the sad thing about the things that we put ourselves through in this physical experience to get closer to his idea, because that's all we're doing. We're choosing decisions based off of how we feel we could not compare, couldn't even believe that he has such a better plan for you. And he never wanted any of those things that you suffered in, any of that pain that you felt. And I feel to cry. But I feel genuinely strong about this message that the things that you go through in life that are difficult are only to get you closer and closer to his idea. Because why? Every time we do it, we volunteer our heart to the divine. We think we're in control any other time, until when we are in full control and it doesn't go our way, that's when we become open. Oneness is your true nature, Pisces. Everything and everyone is one. And there is a stream of love supporting your dreams. So please know that whatever it is that you want to do, you are supported. Your ancestors, the divine, wants the same thing for you that they want for themselves, that you want for yourself, okay? I was going to clarify a few, but we're already 32 minutes in. And so I'll go ahead and close this out with the message being that there's a lot of drama around you right now. A lot of people going to war. And I feel like you're like the silent piece of it right now, trying to stay out of the way because you feel like if you jump in, you'll have to defend yourself. And because your feelings are changing, I don't think you're ready to open up about that part. So maybe that's why you don't take the chance for victory just yet, if that makes sense, because you feel differently within. And it's funny because I was talking about how quickly your emotions change. But you've received mental clarity, or you're coming into it. You're coming into something that makes your mind just completely change, shift. And therefore, what you're passionate about will shift at the same time. And it's going to cause a loss, but I feel like the loss, the emotional loss that you take will make it easier for you to step into acceptance. It was a very long message, but I love Pisces. You guys know that. And I'll see you next time, loves. Bye.